In this video, I will show you how to make a beautiful high waist short skirt to be a gathered skirt. It will be having a band and the main body of the skirt. Now the length I'll be using is only 17 inches and my band will be 2 inches. I'll be using this fabric for the tutorial. Now the length of the skirt, as I said, is 17 inches. 17 minus, let's say 3 inches, because by the time I use ½ inch for the joining, it will end up with 2.5 inches. I'm okay with the band instead of 2 inches. So I'll be using 3 inches. I'll cut 3 inches for the band. Why? After sewing it, it will come up 2.5. So now I will do 17 inches minus 3 inches. If I remove 3 inches from 17 inches, I'll be having 14 inches. So the main body of the skirt I will cut now is 14 inches. This is a straight skirt. It's not a circled skirt. So now I will measure 14 inches. I want it to be full. So already I'm having the length of 45 inches for this fabric. So I'll make it times 2. That is 45 into 2 will give me 90 inches. That's what I'll be using. So now I'll cut it into 2 pieces and join it together. This is 14 inches. Now this is 14 inches, so I will cut it and divide it into 2. Now for the measurement of the fabric I'm using 36 inches by 45 inches. That's the length is 45 inches while the width is 36 inches. Now I'll divide it into 2. Now I'm having 2 pieces. So what I will do now is to put them together, the right side facing each other, and I will join it so that I will be having the length of 90 inches for the main body of the skirt. After this part, another part of it is now the band. I will use these pieces for the band. Initially, I said I'll be using 3 inches, but I will now use, this is 5 inches. It's okay for me. So by the time I sew it, I will end up having 2 inches left for the length of the band. So now, ½ inch is for the joining with the main body of the skirt, while 2 inches will be the length of the band. Now the measurement of the band I'm using the waist circumference of 22 inches. 22 inches, and I'll add extra allowance. I'll be adding extra 2 inches, making it 24 inches. That is for the length of the waistband, while the width is, if you fold it, to be 2.5 inches. So I'll cut 24 inches for the waistband. This is 24 inches. Now this is the band, the waistband. Now, first step I will do now is to go to my sewing machine. I will join these two pieces together. After joining it, I will hem the down part. That is to fold it. With 1/2 inch, I'm going to hem the down parts of the skirt. Then I'll show you the next thing I will do. Now I've joined the two pieces together and I've hemmed the down part. You can see that. So the next thing I will do now is to gather this, and the measurements I'm having here is 22 inches. That is, I added 2 inches alone, making it 24 inches. So this 90 inches here will be gathered within these 24 inches. So now I'll go to my sewing machine. I'll gather it very neatly. I'll make sure I gather it so that these 90 inches will be fixed at these 24 inches. Then after it, I will show you the next thing to do. I hope you know how to gather it. You can use a loose stitches. When you put a loose stitches without back stitching, you can drag it, or you can decide to ruffle it the way you want. You can just put it together to make sure you get what you. This is what I mean by gathering it. You can just plaint it the way you want to make sure it's contained in this 24 inches. So after gathering it, I will now show you the last part. It's very simple because by adding the bands is the second to the last. The last part is to fix zipper. Now I've gathered it. You can see it, how beautiful it looks. So now the next thing I will do now is to cover it up with this band. You can see we are having the same length now. To join it together, the first thing I will do is to pick one edge of this because it will be folded into two. So I'm not gonna place two of them together to sew like this. No. This is the back of the skirt. While this is my band, I'll first place the right side at the wrong side of the skirt and sew it this way. Sew it this way. I'll run a stretch stitch on it first. By the time I sew it, you see the stitches will be covered by the band. So after sewing it, I'll show you the next thing we'll be doing. Now I've joined it. You can see this is the back, while this is the front. The next thing I'll do now is to fold it in with 1/2 inch, then top stitch. This is the last part. I'll go to my sewing machine now and top stitch it to the edge. Then I'll show you the last thing to do. So guys, you can see how beautiful it looks. This is the back, while this is the front. So the last part I will do now is to fix zip. I call it zipper. Remember, I added 2 inches extra. So now I will put my zipper. So my lovely fans, you can see how beautiful it looks. We are through with the beautiful skirts. This is the zipper. This is the front. While this is the back. You can see. I hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. Any question on this or any style you want us to make for you, can drop your comments at the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I publish another video. Bye until I see you again in my next video.